Here I am, another day, looking crazy. I say that I'm looking crazy because I feel like I look crazy. I have pimple patches on my face. My skin is doing a thing. Everything is doing a thing. I am just feeling so out of sorts lately, y'all. I'm feeling so out of sorts. Um, I was wondering earlier today, am I depressed? I've never liked to claim that. And I really don't know what that feels like, but I know when I'm not in alignment with myself. And when I was thinking that, guess what time it was? It was 11:11. Guess what day and month it is? 11:11. And earlier today, when my son reached out to me via WhatsApp, and I was telling him how I was feeling because he knew that I was sick the other day. He was like, "Mama, how you doing today?" And I was like, "Oh, still kind of feeling out of sorts." He was like, "Mama, you need to just get back into alignment. You need to get back into alignment." And then when I realized at 11:11, like, am I depressed? Am I feeling depression? And I looked at the phone and I was like, today is the 11th month and the 11th day. And it's 11:11. So that spirit reminded me, girl, you out of alignment. You are out of alignment and it's okay. It's okay. Take it easy on yourself. So I did not go to the gym today. I didn't go to the gym today. And the intention was to go to the gym though. My intention was definitely to go to the gym. And then I realized also that the cleaning lady, she was supposed to be here at 9 o'clock. Her and I discussed 9 o'clock today. She didn't come at 9. So I said, let me go and sit by the pool for a while. Let me get some sun. Let me get some vitamin D, some natural stimuli. Because I love to lay in the sun. It's like, charging my battery into the charger when I go out into the sun. I laid in the sun and it just didn't feel the same. Nothing felt the same today. And I said, you know what? I still got my bathing suit on. I said, I'm gonna take it easy. Let me make sure ain't nothing showing, girl. I said, I'm gonna take it easy. I am just going to take it easy and I'm not gonna be hard on myself. I'm not gonna criticize myself. Here we are with the lighting thing again. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn some air on. I'm cooking right now. I started to make lunch, and then I was like, oh, I got some leftover chicken from my meal prep. So I will just eat chicken and rice right now because I'm very hungry, and then I'll cook what I was cooking for lunch for actual dinner. I don't want to get too close, child. I don't want you to see me too close because everything is just... Girl, I told you my allergies are jacked. Eye running. Hair, I don't know what I'm doing with my hair. I need to lighten my hair. I wanted to shave my head. I don't know. I don't know if I want to let my hair grow or shave my head. I don't know. I don't know anything right now. I don't know. I don't know. And for the very first time, I am allowing myself not to know. That's number one. Number two, not only am I allowing myself not to know, but I am allowing myself to be vulnerable, open, and transparent and share with you that I do not know. I'm allowing myself not to have no makeup on, nose probably running, eye running, pimple patches on my face. Who knew that at 54 I'd be wearing pimple patches? Back in the day, we used to put a little toothpaste when you had little breakouts. But I bought some pimple patches and I said I was going to try them out and see how they work. But yeah, so I'm sitting here, just finished my lunch, my chicken and my rice. Sipped on me some butterfly pea tea. I got my sweet potatoes boiling. I have my salmon seasoned. I have my vegetables chopped up. And I'm just freaking chilling. I have a slight, I don't want to call it a headache, like this dizzy little feeling. That same feeling that I told y'all about the other day. How I was feeling like when my heart was pounding and I was hot and I felt like, oh my God, here we go again. Am I going to make it through the night? I got a tinge of that type of headache. Just got off the phone again with my son. My son called me back and we had a long, wonderful conversation. But I remembered that I asked y'all, if you guys are following me on Instagram, and if you're not, please do. But I asked y'all on Instagram to ask me some questions. And most of my following on most of my platforms are all male. So I got some questions that I want to sit down with you and answer. And I'm going to post this video tomorrow. My vlogs ain't really been doing well. So from now on, however I'm feeling, whatever I'm doing, if I feel like doing a vlog, I'll do a vlog. If I feel like doing a sit down video, I'll do a sit down video. If I feel like teaching something, sharing something, whatever, I am going to be as active on this particular platform as possible, even though y'all, I'm telling you, YouTube will not let me be great. I applied again for monetization, and again, they denied me and told me that I can appeal. I don't even have the energy to appeal, but I'm going to sit down after I answer these questions and I'm going to send the email to appeal. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the problem is. But yeah, let me clean up my plate. Let me situate y'all over here. Let me get my phone, put my little glasses on. See, yep, I got to have glasses on. Vision, bad, child, eyes, bad, getting worse. And then with my sinuses and my eyes watering and all that. So I'm going to go check the mirror and make sure I look halfway decent to have company over, to have y'all over and visiting me. And then I'm going to resume. Okay, so just hold tight. Go grab your glass of wine, grab your tea, whatever it is you're drinking. And we just going to answer these questions. That's it. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we're back. I tried to adjust the lighting. This is a brand new camera. It's rather pricey also. I told you guys in 2 vlogs ago that I don't like using the camera because it makes me look warped because the lens is wide. The lens obviously does not handle low lighting very well either. So I got this this light up here, and it may or may not go out before I finish answering these questions, but I don't have a lot of questions. I just got a few questions that I got on Instagram, and I got a few questions that I got on Facebook. It's not very many. So let's see which ones we can answer here. Oh, let me just say this, you guys. I forgot. Because I didn't do this in the opening. I just started going off in the opening. First of all, welcome or welcome back. Wait. First of all, welcome or welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome in. Look around, check out some of my other videos, see if there's something that resonates with you. And if so, make sure you like. Comment. I always answer your comments. share. And if you're going to do all that, you may as well subscribe. But when you subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell so that you are notified when I upload more amazing videos such as this. So let me put something on my lips. There's a couple of things that I noticed by watching my vlogs back. One is that my lips be looking extra ashy. They not ashy, but they be looking extra ashy. Two, I am walking bent over now since I have a limp from my knee injury. If you know, you know, girl. I done told the story so many times that I'm sick of hearing it. But yeah, so I have to watch my posture because that's one of the things that go when you start to age, girl. You be looking all bent over. So posture, head up. I pride myself on holding my head up and shoulders up. You know, I got strong shoulders, girl. Sit yourself up. Okay, anyway. First question. What is the one thing that gives you peace of mind? That's funny that we should talk about peace of mind, right? The main thing that gives me peace of mind is freedom. It's the freedom to be able to do what I want to do. It's the freedom to lie in the sun and get that charge that I talked about. It is the freedom and peace that gives me peace of mind to not have to be grown, to be a grown woman. That gives me peace of mind. Because for me, I think being a grown woman gives you confidence. You know what I'm saying? It gives you like this knowing. It gives you this feeling of, you know, this is who I am and this is what you're going to get. And not having to try to convince or prove yourself to anybody, that gives me peace of mind. But for the most part, I love traveling and things like that. Those are things that give me peace of mind. Sitting in a hot bath with bubbles and flowers and oils and incense and candles around the bath and nice music. That gives me peace of mind. So it's things like that that give me peace of mind. Thank you for your question. Second question. What made you decide to live outside of the United States? Oh my God, is it not obvious by now? Everything that I just answered in question number one. My peace of mind. I was talking to my son earlier and you know, I was just telling him, son, you know, be careful because in today's climate, things are crazy. And we were just talking about some of the things that are happening. I was telling him about how TikTok will have you going down this rabbit hole and some of the things that I've seen on TikTok. And, you know, just kind of like encouraging him to be careful, especially now. And I was explaining to him how you don't realize how stressed out or how anxious or how enraged or how on edge you are when you're living in the United States, because that's just your home. But when you leave and you go to another country and you're driving down the street and you see police officers and you don't have to cringe, you don't have to be looking, you know, side-eyed, you don't have to be looking at your rear view mirror because you're afraid they're going to come and stop you. Things like that make it easier for me to live outside my country. When people look at me and they're curious about where I'm from and they're curious about getting to know me and they ask me questions and they truly appreciate my patronage. They greet you with a smile. Those are some of the reasons why I chose to live outside the U.S., even though I did not realize I was going to be experiencing that when I moved here to Bali, Indonesia. But now that I'm here and I am experiencing it, and I go back to Atlanta, the United States, period, because I love Atlanta. I love Atlanta, miss Atlanta. But when I go back, it's just like a reverse culture shock to me. It's like, oh my God, I don't even know how to function in this, my country, where I'm from. It's a reverse culture shock. So, yeah. Ever been to Jamaica? Yes, I have a crazy story. Well, a good story, funny story, sexy story, nice story. My first time ever traveling abroad, I went to Hedonism, Jamaica. If you guys know anything about Hedonism, Jamaica, well, it's Negril, Jamaica, but Hedonism Resort is there. And Hedonism is a nude resort. You can do optional or all natural. And that was my first time breaking my cherry, going abroad. And I went by myself. And yeah, I went to Jamaica. And Jamaica was absolutely beautiful. I loved it. I enjoyed it. But I went hard when I went to Jamaica. And of course, I ended up, out of all the people that I could have met in Jamaica, of all the people that I could have had a little sexy rendezvous with, it was the fitness instructor that worked at the resort. Shh. We kept that a secret for a long time while he was working there because, of course, we didn't want him to lose his job for fraternizing with the guests. But honey, the first day that I walked in and they were giving me a tour of the place, very, very nice. The concierge was taking me around and, you know, showing me what was what and, you know, telling me what to expect and all the things and, you know, saying that this is the nude pool, this is the nude side, this is the covered side, and you can only be in the nude side covered for 10 minutes or less. You can't, you know, hang out in the nude side when you're fully clothed. So he just taking me around telling me everything, and I was like, oh, I'll never be on the nude side. And he was like, you only live once. You're not going to ever see these people again. Live your life. Do your thing. I still did not hang out on the nude side. The furthest I got, y'all think, I mean, a lot of y'all think, you know, especially in my line of work, in the industry that I'm in, a lot of y'all think that I'm just free. Like I'm sexually free. But really, I'm just practicing. I'm learning. I'm becoming more sexual. I'm embracing my sexuality, my sensuality more, you know. And I talk about that a lot. But yeah, so he was trying to encourage me. He was like, you're never going to see these people again. And I keep saying, I'm going to go back and do a redo. And I'm going to hang out on the nude side. And I'm going to get the nude massages. And I'm going to, you know, I'm going to do all the things that hedonism represents. And I have not been back yet. But yes, I have been to Jamaica. And that is part of my Jamaica story. But when he was giving me my tour, me and the fitness instructor, as soon as we seen each other, our eyes just locked. Like, like I was thinking, I already know what I'm about to do to you. And he probably was thinking the same thing. And we had this rendezvous that we think about and we talk about to this day. We still keep in touch. But yeah, that's my Jamaica story. And yes, I have been to Jamaica. Have you ever been married? Another interesting story about me being married. Yeah and no. Yes, I actually went to the courthouse. I actually got the paper. I actually went to the chapel, downtown Las Vegas. Went through the whole process of getting married to a crazy ass mofo. Once I married him, I became his property. He started to just lose his mind. I couldn't leave the house without him. I couldn't go anywhere without him. He's Muslim, I'm Christian. He would sit on the car and tell me that I could not leave to go to church. He wouldn't let me go to church. He was like, I'm not going to let you. Another long story. We have to talk about it someday. I was married, but when he went crazy and lost his mind and almost killed me, yeah, almost killed me. Another story for another day. Left me for dead. Another story for another day. Bleeding on the ground. Another story for another day. My kids, my two sons, laying on top of me, trying to protect their mama, screaming, and he's stomping my kids. Another story for another day. Actually stalking me from prison. Another story for another day. I got stories all day long, y'all. I got stories all day long. Again, going back to the conversation I was having with my son, I was like, you know what, son? I was like, it's only by the grace of God that I am not homeless on the street. I'm not shooting up drugs. I am not a career criminal. I am not crazy. I mean, I got a little bit of, we all do a little bit of cuckoo, but it could be so much worse considering some of the things that I went through in my life. And I want you to think about that because, again, TikTok will show you people, places, things that you never could ever imagine. At least me, I was sheltered from a lot. I seen a lot and I was sheltered from a lot. Ain't that crazy? I seen a lot. I've been through a lot. But I was sheltered from a lot as well. So even as a 54-year-old woman, I am still learning a lot about myself. I'm still learning a lot about the world, which is, kind of fuels my desire to love to travel. And I am still learning a lot about other people. But when you think your story is bad, listen to somebody else's, But yeah, I was married and 2 months later, I got the marriage annulled. So that's why I say yeah and no. And I could only get the marriage annulled. I only had the courage and the freedom to be able to go and get the marriage annulled when the mofo went to jail. I had to do all the whole process while he was in jail. There's like 3 or 4 reasons that allow you to be able to have your marriage annulled, and one of them is deceit, like if your spouse lied to you. The other one is psychiatric reasons, like the motherfucker be crazy like he was. And I think there's a couple more, but he checked all the boxes. So when they saw, all the times I called the police just come to the house and really be on his side. Like, you married him. We can't make him leave. That's your husband. Stuff like that. Anyway, it was crazy. So anyway, yeah, I've been married and not. How's your transition from living in America to living in Bali? It was easy because I didn't think about it. I just did it. You know what I'm saying? I just followed my spirit and I did it. So my transition was easy. And the moment I did it, Spirit showed me like it was the right thing to do because it was right the same month that the world virus happened. So it was like Spirit was saying, okay, well, I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to put you over here and I'm going to allow you to sit back and watch everything that's going on in your own country while I drape you in these lavish experiences around these beautiful people and allow you to rest, allow you to heal, allow you to relax. So the transition for me was easy. I just followed my spirit. It's nothing that I planned. It's nothing that I even thought I'd ever be doing. And I talk about that a lot. If you guys want me to delve deeper into that, make a video on that, I will do a separate video. Even though I've talked about it 50 million times, I'll do it again if you guys have not heard the story and you want to hear the story. What is your philosophy? Hold on. What is your philosophy on living a full, satisfying life? Your spirit is so attractive. Not doing the things that you don't like to do. And I know it sounds easier said than done, you guys. But just finally making a decision in your life that if it does not feel good to you, you're not going to do it. If it doesn't fuel your spirit, you're not going to do it. If the people that you're surrounding yourself with don't fill you up, if you feel drained, if you feel heavy, if you feel like it takes you a while to come back to yourself after you've been around certain people in certain places doing certain things, my philosophy is don't do it no more. Don't do them no more. Free yourself. Give yourself permission to stand in the power of who you are and walk away. And sometimes we are told to hang in there. We are told, especially as women, be strong. We're told to endure. We're taught that by our ancestors, by our mothers, our grandmothers, to do things we don't like, even though it don't feel good to us. You work that job, at least you got a good job. Well, at least he a good man. He go to work. No matter how it feels, whether that man is treating you good or not, no matter if that job is killing you or not, we're told to endure. And my philosophy is don't do it. If it don't make you feel good, don't do it. Don't do it. That's my philosophy, but that's not everybody's philosophy. And it took me a long time to get to that point for myself as well. Okay, this question. Have you ever been with a woman before, like sex-wise? I have never. I am strictly dickly. I have never. When I was younger, I used to be like real adamant about nah, I'm strictly dickly. I ain't what I want to be with a woman for. That was my attitude when I was younger. But in my seasoned years, that probably would be something I'd like to try. I'd like to lay back and let a woman, I don't know. I would, in other words, I would like to be the receiver if I ever was with a woman, but I've never been with a woman. Never been with a woman. I find women to be extremely beautiful. I am very highly sexual and very sensual and very in touch with myself. And I can only imagine if I came in contact with another woman who was on that same frequency, how amazing that might be. But it's not something I've ever done. And if I came across the right woman at the right time, maybe it would be something that I'd love to do. Maybe it'll be something that's fun and exciting, but I've never been. Next question. You ever been to Nigeria? I've never been to Nigeria. I have dated some beautiful Nigerian men. Honey, have I? Nigerian men love me too. They love me. And I understand because after I did my ancestry DNA, I have a lot of African heritage from different countries in Africa in my blood, and Nigeria is definitely one of those countries. Do you work out still until now? Yeah, child. I'm probably gonna have to work out for the rest of my life. What is your favorite color, food, drink, dessert type? Oh, no. What is your favorite color, food, drink, dessert, and type of movie? I like rom-coms, romantic comedies. I also like dramas. Those are my favorite types of movies. I like adventurous movies, that type of thing. Dessert, what do I like? Ooh, anything with the word cake in it. I like My favorite cake is red velvet cake. I like banana pudding if it's done right, and I like peach cobbler. Those are probably my three. Oh, wait, and pecan pie, and wait a minute, key lime pie. Those are all my favorite desserts. I love those. My favorite color is hot pink. Royal colors like royal blue, hot pink, emerald green. You know, I like bright colors, orange. There's not one color that is my favorite, but I would say hot pink is top of the list. Favorite food is Mexican food. I love Mexican food. I love the crunch of tortilla chips with fresh guacamole and salsa. That's my favorite Mexican food, chips and salsa and guacamole. But I would say my favorite type of food is definitely Mexican food. I love Mexican food. And of course, soul food. Um, and what else? Yeah, that's it. And the other question is, why did you move to Bali? And I basically, kind of went over that, why I moved to Bali. But like I said, if you guys want me to delve deeper into how it all happened, I'll make a separate video explaining, how I wound up here, because I didn't know anything about Bali. Never knew anybody who had been to Bali, never desired to come to Bali, never knew what Bali looked like, never knew nothing about Balinese food, Balinese people. I never knew anything. When I tell you that I was sitting in my living room in Atlanta, Georgia, and just reflecting on my life, like, girl, you done started to do the same thing in Atlanta that you was doing in Las Vegas. And I was just sitting there like, there has to be more to life than this. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing or how I'm supposed to do it or where I'm supposed to do it, but I know that there has to be more to life than this. Spirit, guide me, lead me. And the next thing I know, I was booking my one-way ticket to Bali, Indonesia, and that is pretty much the gist of the story. But yeah, so I wanted to answer your questions. It looks like I need to charge my microphone. Hopefully y'all can even hear me in this vlog, because the way things have been going, child, I sit here this whole time, do this whole video, and whole time y'all ain't even been able to hear me at all. So let's just pray that y'all can hear me and you can hear me clear, and the recording is picking up and the microphone is working. I'm going to end the vlog here, y'all. I just wanted to answer these questions. I wanted to touch base with you. I wanted to continue to be active on this channel. I do appreciate all of you who are watching the channel. And I really would appreciate, even though YouTube ain't trying to let your girl be great, I really would appreciate it if you guys could share. Because I know at some point in some time, hopefully I'll get my monetization back, and I won't just be making the videos just to make the videos. Nowadays, if you are not getting paid from what you're posting on social media, why is you really posting? Like, for real. Like, why is you really posting? That's my stuff. You might not agree. You might be posting for your own reasons, but I just feel like if I'm going to be creating the content, then of course I want to be compensated for the content, especially if others are being compensated for theirs. It's only right. Why is you doing me like this? You don't know me, do you? Somebody working for YouTube know me? Are y'all hating on me in the background? Are y'all trying to keep a sister down? What is it? Let me know. But yeah, y'all, thank you for watching. And in the meantime, and in between time, until the next time, you be fit, be fierce, be fabulous. Healthy is the new sexy. Bye, y'all.